My dad never had registered cattle ever. He used to run Charolais and Hereford bulls. He bought a couple Limousin bulls. Just wanted to increase some natural thickness, and some of them Charolais bulls, the biggest problem we had with them was birth weight. Them calves were big and dumb when they were born, and nobody liked to run cows in the chute to get calves nursing, and that's one of the biggest advantages we see when he had switched to Limousin bulls was the calving and the bigger the calves, and they got up and got going. And after his first year using them, I think the following year he sold his Hereford and Charolais bulls and started running all Limousin bulls at that time, and just stuck with them ever since, I guess. In 1992, I bought my first registered cow, and I figured if my dad was going to be buying Limousin bulls, he could just as well buy them for me, and that's why I bought a registered cow, and that's how I started with one cow in 1992, and here we are today, running in circles with a lot more than that.
My name is Shane Anderson. I'm from Towner, North Dakota. I run a cow-calf operation here in the area. A little bit about my operation. I run about 350 mother cows currently. I've been using Limousin genetics since 2004. As my herd has grown and the Hagers have offered more bulls at their sale, and they've grown their operation. There's more than a percentage of bulls for me to pick from, as well as the quality and the consistency have gotten just that much deeper throughout the sale. So this year will be the first year, I think, except for one Angus bull that I got left, that I'm turning out all Hager Cattle Company bulls on my cow herd. The base of my cow herd is, as far as their genetics, it's a third Limousin, and I find that for me and my resources, it provides a good base. The survivability and the health of them that the Limousin has offered has really been able to move my operation forward as far as that. We're still getting some added pounds with calves. On the replacement side of it, where I keep my own females to breed, the doability, the easy fleshing, and the longevity, it's every year I notice it more and more. It's starting to shine because of the genetics that I find in the Limousin breed and coming from the Hagers. The salvage value on the cows, and like I mentioned earlier, it seems like I'm getting more longevity out of them. So even these cows that are 11, 12, 13, 14 years old, they hold their condition so much better than my straight bred counterparts. The Limousin breed, that was one thing with docility that plagued them a long time. I think to throw something out there as this breed has a docility issue, I think that's unfair. It really is. I think the Limousin breed as an association and as individual breeders, they've tackled that issue, and I think they've pretty well conquered it. I was feeding my cow herd right across the fence from another cow herd that was pretty much straight Angus bred, and I had a fair amount of mine were Limousin influence. And when we get cold winters up here and we have to feed, one thing I noticed, to keep them cows in the same amount of shape, I could feed mine 4 pounds less of the same diet as them cows across the fence and keep them in the same body condition score. Now 4 pounds, it doesn't sound like much, but 100, 200, 300, 400 head, I mean, you pick a number, it adds up when you're looking at a feeding season that lasts 5 and 6 months. So I think feed efficiency is a big deal. Another thing that I kind of admire and means a little bit is, Austin, he's not just here to sell bulls. He raises commercial cattle like I do. So we look for a lot of the same things. And as busy as he is with seed stock, commercial, kids, rodeos, he also finds time to serve his industry. And I mean, that just tells me as a
customer of his that he's not just wanting to move his operation forward, but he's trying to move the whole breed forward and help do what he can to make a contribution to the whole beef industry. I started down the road with Limousin, and I was kind of willing to stay committed to make them work, and they have. So I was looking for something to meet some expectations, and now my expectations are being met and exceeded. The reason why I keep choosing, Limousin or Lim-Flex genetics and coming to Hager's to buy them, I mean, it's the quality of the cattle kind of speak for themselves. But just how you're treated as a customer year over year, I mean, why wouldn't you want to come back? I got no reason to shop anywhere else. So it's when I go and look for bulls, it's the quality of the cattle and the quality of the people. And the Hager's hit high marks on both of those things, and that's why I keep coming back.